It is now time for birds. Hello, everyone. I should probably switch scenes before I forget. So you can actually see what the fuck is going on. Where is it? There it is. I am still not used to where everything is in my stupid start menu. Oh, I hate the Windows 11 start menu so much. I miss the Windows 10 one. I also don't mind Steam, it's just launching. Say, rebooting my computer to do something. And we got sound. I got sound, there we go. So last time we ended up starting the promise path, and now I can't promise my recap is going to be 100% in order, but everything was going okay until one day we turned up dead, and the perspective shifts over to Ryota, and we ended up trapped under a giant dome, and supposedly there's a natural disaster going on outside, which we're kind of suspicious of because it doesn't sound like that's actually what's happening. And we've gone a few places, done a few things. My body has been chopped up into many pieces, and right now, currently, it was examined by the doctor, and he said the cause of death was asphyxiation, and considering we're healthy, the most likely cause was poison. And we ran across a strange creature trying to get into, what was it, the headmaster's office, I believe it was? Because we're going to go try to talk to the headmaster and see what's going on there, since he made the announcement when we were in the gym, going, oh, there's a natural disaster, please stay in here. And I think that was everything that happened, and we left off, where were we going? I don't remember offhand where we were going when we started up. Because I tried to end it kind of at a, decent spot. There we go. That half clues me in as to what we were doing last. Oh, also, we came across Yuya, who's also investigating, and, he said that we can go talk to the janitor, who may not actually be a janitor, because it's kind of weird how it is, and, he gave us kind of a safe space to come back to if we need to, which is his area, which kind of looks like a lived-in space, actually. But his name is One, he is a cockatiel. I forget entirely, actually, where we're heading. So I guess we're working on the murder case. Because I believe we just came from the headmaster's office? I'm probably entirely wrong. I should have checked my previous stream before starting. Oh well. We won't be able to talk to the headmaster until we have that key. Let us work on the murder case until then. Right, we should ask everybody where they were yesterday. Oh, and another thing. The doctor also mentioned that we're forgetting something. Ryota's forgetting something. And another thing that was mentioned from our teacher is that we thought we went home Ryota thought he went home yesterday, but it turns out he didn't. And the teacher's confused as to why he would lie about that, so, The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him. Do not bias yourself with baseless suspicions, Kawara. Yeah, I know. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakuya. He's a world authority, but that doesn't make him honest. You know nothing of what that means. The head of the LaBelle family, my father, was once crippled with chronic illness. He was cured by medicines developed by Dr. Iwami. He makes medicines? Save the sleep talk for your dreams. Have you no idea what contributions he has made to the medical world? I didn't know. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist, kid of mad scientist, cooking up nothing but death and all-around woe. You've become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself. In any case, the Labelle family is in debt to him. A noble bird will never treat a benefactor with disrespect. So that's why he's so polite to the doctor. Doesn't that make him biased as well, though? Anyway, let's go. Very well. Go to... Okay, we have a choice. Oh, right, we wanted to head back to the gym. I think to talk to everyone and tell everyone to stay there. And then the maintenance office was for the key. The key to the headmaster's office. So, chat, do we have any preference as to where we go? Or shall I just pick? Because, I mean, either way progresses the story, there is no wrong choice. We have a vote for maintenance. I hate spelling maintenance. I always spell it wrong. Fuck it. Let's go to maintenance. No preference. Fair. Mr. One? You two again. Come in. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope? We went to the headmaster's office as you requested. It was locked, however. Yeah, we got attacked by this weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't that far from... Was that thing a muddy scarecrow-like man, perhaps? Hello, Yuya. Yuya! So, you've seen it too? Just now, yeah. On the second floor. I caught a glimpse of it from behind at the other end of the corridor and didn't stick around to let it see me, so alas I was not blessed to look with a look at its pretty face. Coward. Hey, we ran away as soon as we saw it, too. The spelling was right in front of you, you still got it wrong. I always get maintenance wrong. I never remember how to spell it. I know the vague spelling of it, and that's about it. I know there's the correct letters in there, but I never get it right. Anyway, it sounds like it's wandering around the building. Maybe it would be better for you to leave, Mr. One. Don't worry for me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. You two aren't planning to call off your investigation because of a bad guy or two, either. Well, yeah, that's true. Already stuck in the rut of an unadaptable middle age. Don't come crying to us if you get hurt. Oh, be nice, Sakuya, my god. I've come within touching distance of death in the past. I will be fine. I wonder what kind of death comes that close to a maintenance worker. Then again, knowing this school, there could be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes. Well then, what are you standing around for? I believe orders were given for everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the scarecrow. Same goes for you. Why aren't you headed over there? I can't just sit around. Indeed, same here. Hence walking around the school. Yeah, some kind of letter. It's M-A... something. On that note, I'd better go to the lab. Professor Nanaki wanted me there. What for? Something you asked him to do. Oh. I want you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Iwami. Most likely, yes. The doctor and Kira, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry. Right. Wait. Yeah? According to the autopsy, Crow died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time? Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say? Just that he'd be in the infirmary all day. I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi. I told you not to doubt him without evidence, Kawara. Ah, right. At this point, the prime suspect is that scarecrow anyway. That's everything? Well, adieu. We should head out too. But first, let's write down what we found. Alright, let's go. The students in the gymnasium have grown somewhat restless since the evacuation. Shut up with no explanation, and now there's a suspicious individual wandering the campus. I guess even doves lose their cool eventually. San, where are you? Ku, Oko-san is right here, alive and well. So far. So far. Ku, where did you and Sakuya go? Leaving Oko-san behind and going outside is not fair. You just confused the issue if we brought you along. We came back because we had a question for you. Ku, come at me, whippersnapper. Oh, that's not what I... You usually practice on the ground after school, right? Ku, of course it is Oko-san's duty as track captain. I almost read that as truck captain. Did you see Kira while you were out there yesterday? Ku, no, Oko-san did not see her then, or as he was going home. Can we really be sure that he would have noticed her, even if she had been there while he was running? Good point. Ku, do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. Ku, if you had asked Oko-san about the blood-stained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say. Wait, San, what did you just... Ku, do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. After that, imbecile. Ku, if you had asked Oko-san about the blood-stained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say. Ku, Oko-san saw the interloper going to the infirmary. The infirmary? Could that have been Kira? She wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper, but I don't think she'd still be walking around at that point. Ku, it was not Kira. It was a bird unknown to Oko-san. Yeah, just casually bring up someone covered in blood. Gee, that's not suspicious or anything. So, someone covered in blood was going to the infirmary after school. Whoever he is, he's our prime suspect now. Thanks for telling us, San. At least we found something. Even if it raises more questions than it answers. Yeah. Some bird who San doesn't know. Could it have been someone from outside the school? It's past noon already. Let us hurry onwards. And so we walked about the school, searching for clues of Kira and the mysterious blood-stained stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering the scarecrow, but we didn't find any information either. Where to now? Nanuki has probably gotten the key for us by now. Let us return to the lab. Oh, right, we asked the professor to go get the key. Okay. Huh? What is it? Did you say something just now? I did not. Could it be that confounded scarecrow again? Okay, I was worried my mic was picking that up for a second because they're still doing construction right outside and the dump was very, very loud for a moment. No, it's not him. I thought I heard somebody say something. Don't scare me like that. Though we've been walking around half the day, it's hardly surprising that your mind should be playing tricks on you. This is... the library. What if there's somebody in here? They might not have heard the alarm. Let's check. Very well. Far removed from the emergency throughout the rest of the school, the library is the same as always, empty. It is a little gloomier than usual. I guess there's no one here. Pull yourself together, Kawara. I have no use for subordinates who lose hold of their sanity. Since when am I your subordinate? Sorry, Sakuya. Let's head back to the lab. Could you have heard? Something bad happened. I should have known what would happen after this. If it hadn't been for me, none of it would have happened at all. What was I trying to do here? What did I see? Why can't I remember? I can't hear... What are you saying? You're fading away. It's too far. Miss Crow. Uh-oh, so I guess we're chilling out with Negaki for at least a little bit, but it sounds like we're fading off. Mr. Nanuki, welcome back. Have you found anything interesting? Yet another suspicious individual. But we should speak to the headmaster first. Have you gotten the key? Yes, I have. Right here. Thank you, sir. Well, let's go have a look, shall we? The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. Adieu. Always with the adieu. Clear left. Clear right. Good. Doesn't look like the scarecrow is here. That's good. If I had to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling. Oh, right. Quail's reflex when startled is to fly straight up, and they still retain that even now. We should hear it dragging its arm when it moves, so we'll have plenty of time to get away. Let's go in. Right, let's see. The headmaster, who gathered us all in the gym without any real explanation. How many of our questions will he be able to answer? We will find out. Excuse us. I like the pug in the background. That's a good pug. Maybe he's not here? That or hiding. There's somebody at the desk. Hello, Chess. Are you gonna come help me narrate? Hi. Nice squeak in my ear. Meh. He's still sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are unmistakable. The unmistakable green of a Nicobar. Speak to us, headmaster. Have you gone deaf? Tsukuya, be polite. Japan is a country of courtesy, after all. Is it his fault or mine that we had to come here? Headmaster, will you... This... Tsukuya? The thing here is no longer the headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin showing beneath the feathers is pallid. What madness? Him too? So the headmaster's dead. Meh. So there goes that line of being able to answer anything. Meh. Noisy kitty. Meh. Meh. Poisoning. Only a few hours ago. I believe he was already dead when the announcement was broadcasted this morning, though. I checked his broadcasting equipment, and it looks like they put the video together from last year's disaster drill footage. Ow! Thank you, cat. Well, there you go. We just got our answer for how long he's been dead. Just a few hours. Come sit on my hip. Why do you not want to sit on my hip? Come here. I know you want to sit in front of me, but especially if I'm streaming, I don't need to inhale a bunch of your fur. Oh, don't lick my armpit! Cat. Could you not be weird and lick deodorant and lotion? Meaning somebody killed the headmaster and gathered everyone else in the gym. Why would anyone... There is no explanation but mere obscene delight in the grotesque. I think we may all be vastly underestimating the magnitude of whatever is going on. It might be better if we keep this to ourselves for now. I concur. Until we have a proper grasp of the situation, telling the others would only cause unnecessary panic. First Kira and now the headmaster, both poisoned. Were they killed by the same person? More rationally, they must have had a reason for killing him and fabricating the broadcast. This must be connected to the quarantine. Since we're finally here, let us search for some clues, Kawara. Thank you for licking me. It's appreciated. Right. Meh. Meh. All seriousness and then me talking to the cat. Easier said than done. Every shelf in this office is piled high with documents and papers. Can you stop licking that one spot on my arm, please? Thank you. Where do we even start? Incompetent feral. Examine each piece one at a time, looking for anything about emergency procedures, plans of the school. Got it. Well, I mean, how else are you supposed to go about it? PTA records? That's not it. Demographics for dummies? Nope. Transfer students? Wait, next to that is... the human representative? That must mean Kira, and the date is from 2 years ago, right before she enrolled. It's not really related to today's incidents, but it might have something useful. There doesn't appear to be anything about converting the school into a shelter. Anything this large scale would have left some sort of paper trail were it official. Hang on, Sakuya. What are you reading, Kawara? This. The human representative? It's locked, even though none of the others are. A minority representative is no more important than a transfer student or the like. There's no need to have it sealed up like a criminal record. I wonder what's written in here. We can't exactly ask the headmaster to open it for us. I don't suppose the key is in here somewhere. Maybe... Maybe we should not choke on our spit. Oh, pardon me, jeez. Maybe we should ask Mr. One for help. Do you intend to break it open? Yeah, it'll be faster than looking around for the key. And... that? I was wondering about it as well. That thing on his desk, some sort of control panel? Whatever it is, it's suspicious. I believe it is a control panel for some machine, yes. And spread out next to that is... the dome. Maybe Maybe this controls the dome, or the hatch we saw earlier. One did postulate that it would be in here. Locked, of course. I doubt we'll find it easy to break that one. Yeah. All the same, I can't read because your head is in the way. Could you at least sit down? Thank you. We have some actual hope of getting out of here now. Even just that is comforting. Let's go talk to Mr. One. I think we have exhausted the possibilities of this room for the time being. Let us go. No, I don't need cheap viewers. Thank you. Bot can go suck one. Begone, bot. Mr. Kawara. Yes, sir? Ho, I see you've yet to lose your open distrust of me. Well, 2 people have been poisoned. And we have evidence that the perpetrator went into the infirmary. It's sort of hard not to doubt you a little, sir. Not too hard for Sakuya, though. How honest of you. Did you find it yet? The thing you forgot about. The thing I forgot about? He must be talking about what he said earlier. No, I'm not convinced you're not just trying to mess with me. Are you sure you're not trying to keep me from finding something you thought nobody knew about? How cruel, Mr. Kawara. Your boundless suspicion wounds me. He doesn't look wounded at all. More like amused. I have no reason to regret your solving this mystery, Mr. Kawara. Let me give you another hint. There are no riddles here. If you want to find the truth, you need to only keep going. You need not use your brain at all. What are you talking about? No riddles? Wait, not that. You mean to say that you know the truth already? Well, who knows? If you do, tell me. I told you, you only need to keep going. Everything here is a plot that was laid out just for you, after all. Just for me? How long must you babble, Kawara? Come. Sorry. I take it this is a challenge, Doctor. You may take it that way if you so wish. I swear I will find the truth. And if I find that you killed Kira... Oh, I do look forward to seeing what kind of answer you find. So the Doctor knows something. But it doesn't seem like he killed us. Me. Whatever you want to say. Mr. One? You two again. What is it? We explained to Mr. One what we found in the headmaster's office. The plot thickens, I see. We think this file may be connected to the mystery. Can you unlock it? Or break it? Let me see. This will be rather troublesome. It's just a lock, right? Forcing it will result in spontaneous combustion. Ah. What? Why would they put something like this on a bunch of ordinary documents? Perhaps because these documents are not ordinary. All the same. I have dealt with similar things in the past. It will take time, but I believe I can open it. Hell yeah, Mr. One to the rescue. So defusing bombs falls under maintenance operations? Do not forget, I'm not just a maintenance worker. I am a bright and massive maintenance worker. What does that have to do with anything? No, maintenance work in Japan requires a number of skills. I am impressed. Oh, I mean, no one can find it if you set it on fire. I think Mr. One is the only... Oh, right, can we ask you one more thing? You may. We found a control panel that looks like it's for the dome as well. But it's locked. It seems to require a password. A password? Ask Mr. Sakazaki for help. Yuya? He is a master of unauthorized access. In other words, breaking into shit he shouldn't be. So that wretched mongrel has lowered himself to crime. I never knew he could. Fukuya, just let it go. We need his help here. I shall take care of this folder then. I can't say for sure, but it should be done by the time you, Mr. Sakazaki, get back. Alright, thanks. We should probably write all this down since we're here. Scribble that notebook. Where is Yuya right now? Either in the lab or possibly gallivanting around like a nincompoop. This will be a lot easier if we could use our phones. But we can't. Off to the lab. Are you helping me solve a mystery? Boop kitty. Here we are. I wonder if he's still in there. As we turn the corner. Uh-oh, don't tell me it's the Scarecrow Man. Oh god. Here it comes. The Scarecrow Man blocks our path. Oh god. Evolva! Fukuya, run! Don't order me around, Feral. Well, at least they're birds and they can just easily outfly it down the hallway. We lost it. Right? Oh. Shoot. Tsukuya and I must have run in different directions. I hope he's okay. All the times to run into that thing again. If it's lying in wait for us like that, we can't rely on the noise of its arm to find it. And the dome makes the building dark, so it's hard to see. I'd better be careful. Where is it now? I want to head straight to the lab, but... Did I just hear something? Hi, Negaki. What are you doing in here all alone? Did you see the wall outside? There's been an emergency and everybody's supposed to gather in the gym. You should... You're... Kawara Ryota? He knows my name? Have I met him somewhere before? Yeah, have we met before? The unfamiliar morning dove shakes his head. This is the first time we've spoken. Then why do you know my name? She told me. Miss Crow. Kira? Oh, right, didn't she say she made friends with a freshman who's in the library all the time? Can I ask your name? Fujishiro Negaki. You were friends with Kira then? Did you maybe see her after school yesterday? Was she acting strange at all, or... Oh, shoot. He didn't hear the emergency broadcast, so he probably doesn't know what happened to her either. She's... Don't worry about it. You don't have to explain again. Huh? I already know. Oh. She washed up here and spoke to me, which can only mean one thing. She's dead. He doesn't exactly make things easy to understand. Almost as if he's talking to himself and doesn't care whether or not his interlocutor knows what he means. She washed up here? Do you mean yesterday? If you know anything about what happened to her last night, please tell me. I do not. Miss Crow did not come to the library after school yesterday. So she didn't come here either? Thanks. I need to hurry back to the chemistry lab, and you should probably get out of here too. There's a suspicious individual in the building. It was not yesterday that Miss Crow came here. It was just now. What? He's gone. The morning dove who just spoke to me has disappeared. Did he go to the gym? I hope so. I don't really want to consider the possibility, but maybe Sakuya is right. Maybe I am going crazy. I have to last long enough to find the killer. So for some reason now, Ryota can see Negaki. And it sounds like, I guess, our soul, spirit, whatever, ended up coming to him since we knew where he was. You're late, Kawara, blasted feral doves. Sakuya, you're safe. He was pretty worried about you, Ryota. He couldn't sit still the entire time you were gone. Yep, I've been ghostified. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense since we're dead, so... Why not go find a friend you know who's nearby? Silence, mongrel. Haha, thanks. Sorry for worrying you, Sakuya. He does see dead people. Anyway, Sakuya filled me in on your adventures. You want me to hack into the headmaster's computer? Can you do it? Naturally, just leave it to me. Come on, let's go. And of course he can just do that. Ah, Yuya. Oh, welcome back, Kawara. Sir, about this control panel. What about it? Can't you tell? It must be the controls for that dome. Right. I suppose it could be. It's locked, though. We were going to have to get Yuya to get into it for us, but... That's illegal, you know. That doesn't matter. Don't you comprehend our situation? I never said you shouldn't do it. We don't have much choice, do we? Go on. Thank you, sir. I mean, like, what else are we supposed to do in this situation? Well, having Mr. Nanaki's approval certainly helps my conscience. Let's see. He wakes up the computer, and before long, I have no idea what he's doing to it. Wow, I wonder where he learned to do that. I imagine he spends his spare time stealing illegal X-rated videos of the intertubes. Really, Sakuya, you called it the intertubes? Oh my god. X-rated videos can teach someone how to do this sort of thing? Maybe I should watch more of that. I don't think porn can teach you how to hack a computer. There we go. Now then. There. We're logged in as the administrator now. Woohoo! This only has an open and close button. I guess that's pretty straightforward. Well, I'll leave the rest of this to you two. If we press this button, either the dome itself or the hatch will probably open. But with the headmaster dead, we have no way of knowing what's happening outside. If there really is some terrible disaster, then opening the dome could put everybody in danger. I wonder if Mom's at home. I hope she's okay. There is a dangerous individual wandering the premises, and the bird in charge is dead. I think it would be wise to open the dome now. That's true. We did get Yuya the help and everything. We should... I don't think it matters, because there's no further instructions in the guide for it, but I'm just going to save in case. Because I think if it opens, everyone does leave, but I don't think it really changes anything. I don't remember, though. I'm gonna just take... just go look for a second. Okay. That answers my question. Because I could say spoilers, but I don't know if I want to or not. Should we open the dome, or should we keep it closed for now? Because there could be something going on outside, and we have no idea. And I mean, we're technically safe in here. Is there any preference for what we want to do, chat? Should we open it? I wonder what I did my first playthrough. I think I might have opened it. I feel like I opened it, so I'm gonna open it. Let's open it. We need to get everyone out of here. Agreed, and we can confirm once and for all that this talk of disaster was nonsense. Bloop. Escape hatch opened. I guess it's not for the whole dome. No matter, all we need to do is get a look outside. Just having the hatch open is better anyway, in case there really is a storm or something out there. The escape hatch will close automatically in 15 minutes. To reopen it, please reboot and try again. It closes on its own? That seems like a risky design. 15 minutes isn't enough to get everyone out. Let's go out and take a look before it closes. We're going outside again, Mr. Nanaki. If it's safe, we'll organize an evacuation at the gym. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll come too. Sakazaki, Doctor, what will you two do? Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab. Leaving Kira alone with another man will hardly be gentlemanly, so I'll go with the doctor. Well then, let's go, Kawara, Shirogane. Very well. Yep. Where was the hatch? Have you eyes or pickled onions? Right there. The hatch right high above the ground is open. Looks like the control panel worked, and looks like it's completely just pretty much clear skies outside. There's no disaster. I think everybody should be able to fly up to that. It's a little narrow, so we'll have to go 2 or 3 at a time. But outside, yeah, it's perfectly clear. We can only see the sky, but there is no storm or gale. Nothing but the calm autumn sky from this morning. No earthquake and no typhoon, and the announcement video was a fake. I think it is safest to assume that the whole thing was a lie. I am curious about the state of things out there, but the door closes on its own, so we best think carefully before going out. We can't see the city at all. And zombies, there could be zombies outside. We don't really know what's going on out there, if anything. But if there really is no disaster, and this is all some plot surrounding Crow's death, then we need more clues. I'll go. Are you sure? We have no guarantee it's safe out there. It isn't safe in here either. Look, the hatch is open. It is. We can go home. No, you're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't go out yet. Like heck we're sticking around with nothing but that bogus explanation from earlier. I can't wait any longer. I'm going out. Oh, and there they go. Wait, come back. Come back at once. We don't know if it's safe out there yet. Ah! Uh-oh. A gunshot? We have to go help him. Calm down, Kawara. You'll only get yourself self-shot as well. But... So there's someone outside with a gun? Or people outside with guns, plural? As if to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. He was shot. As soon as he went out, someone on the other side shot him. It's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we get killed. But why? Well, that's not what we were expecting. Can I help you? If you would just sit on me, this would be fine. Eh. Eh. Noisy kitty. Noisy. Come on, there we go. Kira's corpse delivered without warning throughout the school. The students gathered without explanation in the gym. The headmaster appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation and then turning up dead. The gray dome enclosing the school. The scarecrow appearing for no apparent reason in a sealed-off building. Really? Wonder if the mic caught that. And now, the students shot dead if they try to escape. What is going on outside? How humiliating. It would seem that things are worse than we ever expected. If only I'd stopped him. You did hear it? You're noisy. Yeah. This is what I get to deal with whenever I stream sometimes. He'll just come over and constantly squawk at me, and it's like, can I help you? Noisy. There was nothing we could do that we didn't, Kawara. The last thing you need to do now is start mourning what we've lost. Meh. You don't intend to give up now, do you? No, I'm fine. We have to keep going. I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We can explain to them after we've figured out what to do. Well, I mean, you're not going to tell the people that, oh, there's, people with guns outside ready to shoot. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Our one chance of escape turns out to be a one-way ticket across the sticks. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school. Still here for a mystery. Where shall we go next? Let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. 1 might have that file open. Very well. Panicking would be the worst thing to do right now, yeah. Nice head. It's in the way of my screen. It's hard to read. We return to the maintenance office and explain what happened outside to Mr. 1. I see. It seems that our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit. Wow. Our worst predictions? Do you know something? We can predict things without knowing that they will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one. I've been wondering for a while. Noisy. Mr. 1, are you really just a maintenance worker? An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduced myself properly. Ooh. There is something going on. I am Leon JB, one of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party, S-Class agent. Pleased to meet you. The Dove Party? He looks like a cockatiel to me. What did you miss? You missed, what, about just under an hour? You thought you'd be back inside. We only missed about an hour. But what you missed was we went into the headmaster's office, found him dead, and he also died by poisoning. There, we found, ow, cat claws. Are you really gonna do this? There was a sort of like tablet type thing. There was a tablet type thing, and really, ow! Are we done? And we managed to open the hatch that we had seen in the first one, but yeah, Wingy's right, you'll get shot if you fly out. And it only stays open for 15 minutes at a time for some reason. There is now a cat in the middle of my screen that I cannot see. And we're just getting introduced to who the maintenance worker actually is, which turns out he's a member of the Dove Party, if you guys remember that from the history lesson earlier. Is that everything? Ow. I think that's the most important key parts. Obviously, you can go back and rewatch it after the stream. I really appreciate your tail to my neck, like you're trying to kill me. Fine, sit there then, you absolute brat. He looks like a cocktail to me. Oh, Negaki seen Crow, true. Negaki saw us. Because, you know, we're dead, so I guess our spirit slash soul slash whatever ended up going to him. I guess because he's familiar, we know him. So then, what does that imply for Ryota? But then, the thing is, if Ryota can see him, I'm going to assume he's still alive because everyone else can still see and interact with us. Well, at least you got a reward for helping him out. And now I have a cat in my face, and I'm probably gonna have my allergies flare up. Why do I have cats? Why do I have allergies? Dumb. I've heard of this Dove Party, the secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct? You are well informed, young one. It is a noble's duty to be well informed. I feel like I must have missed something. There are two schools of thought driving the politics of today. The Dove Party, who believe we should live peacefully with humans, and the Hawk Party, who believe we should exterminate them. Exterminate? But I thought the war with humans were over. Do you really believe that everyone just decided to live happily together? Sadly, that is not how the world works. There are still many disagreements between birds and humans, and so the hawks and the doves have come to the fore. We discovered hawk activity at this school, so I was dispatched to investigate. I let go because of where I'm talking, where Chess's head is. I'm talking right into her ear. So, like, she's getting a bit of air blown into her ear, and she's like, it tickles! It tickles! And it's like, I don't know what you expect. And what we feared would happen has happened. Wait a minute, are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with St. Pigeon Nations? It seems hard to believe. The school is known for its tolerant policies towards humans. It even welcomed Crow as a representative. I'm gonna reposition my mic a little bit, just so you don't lean on it. I cannot confirm or deny it, but there are a growing number of Hawk operatives attached to this school. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions. Oh, you got it open. Thank you. That should speed things up a little. Let's take a look inside. Nyeh. The human representative. To help humans and birds advance hand and feather towards a bright and happy future, we have decided to enroll one human in the school starting in the year 2187. They will be the human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatera influenza when making our selection. We will pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatera influenza. The human representative, this is talking about Crow, no matter how we look at it. 2187, that's when we enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. Hostage? Hostage. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off, and all the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners. Uh-oh. The seal will be lifted 12 hours after the death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone. An avian protest of any human reprisal will not be tolerated. I love you, but can you stop licking the crevice of my elbow, please? That is so sensitive. If Kira is to die? So her death was connected to the dome after all. And the important part is in this final gruesome exchange. Basically, if anything happens to Kira, the representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame. So it would seem. They trap us in here to give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will open in a few hours, but what awaits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous. It's not humorous at all. So, this was the true face of her enrollment here. I rather think that this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start. Indeed, things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, the school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financer, the Ichiju Group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years. I've investigated the history of St. Pigeon Nations extensively, and I can confirm that it was founded with the ideal of coexistence with humans. And cats in my face. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system. Like a dreadful virus. Pardon me, I need a sip. We have had information about this document for some time. It is real. It's kind of hard to take this all in at once. Just to make sure, for 12 hours the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge. And then, when the dome opens, they will kill every bird in sight. And with that, another era of war between humans and birds will begin. The student who got shot when they flew out the hatch. There are already humans outside waiting out there with guns. She was discovered this morning, and the dome was raised soon after. So the time is not from when she died, but when her death is confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago? Yeah, it was right at the start of second period, around 10 o'clock. And so we have until 10 p.m. before we're all killed. You seem awfully calm, Sakuya, even after watching some birdie get shot. Remain calm, Kawara. Do not worry about what's gone wrong and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they will rue the day they decided to tangle with a labelle. Ooh, someone's getting defensive. What time is it, Mr. Leone? Just past 2. So it's been 4 hours. We only have 8 hours then. 8 hours. We have to find an escape route in 8 hours or we'll be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way. My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation. You're helping. You know that? You're very decisive, Sakuya. I'm glad you're here. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawara. I'm not. I mean it. Someone needs to learn how to take a compliment. We found the connection between Kira's death and the dome. There is clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. Not a very good dictionary then. Nope. Don't ask Sakuya to define anything. I don't want to die without knowing the truth. Boop, kitty. We better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time. You are a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees. Don't miss the forest through the trees? Sakuya, there's one more file. Operation Hatoful? What is that? I don't know. That's what it says on here. The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate. I don't feel like it is anything hopeful anyway. That's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document, though. Stupid Japanese. Look, it's spelled hurtful. Whoa, it is. I thought Hatoful just meant heartful. I suspect that we may find one... Hi, you're helping me. I suspect that we will find many of the things to come quite hurtful. Right. It was probably something important, given that it was in the locked file. Your tail is right there, thank you. Indeed. I hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but... You might want to look into the school's history. Yeah, uh-oh. The school's history? At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after Crow died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him to escape. Which means that maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself? I don't want to suspect an elder, but it does look that way. Yep, Hatoful means many different things in this context. Could you settle, please? Like, that's fine, but please settle. Stop moving. Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something in use in the records. Right, let's go look at the school documents then. Trying to make sure chest does not lay against my microphone. I'm not the only Dove agent in this school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen. So who's the second one then? Time to go look for more clues. Maybe we should write in the notes first. Scribble, scribble. Scribble. Mr. Leon said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look? The headmaster's office, or the library, perhaps. We already looked through the headmaster's office. Did you see anything like school records or anything? I would have thought they would be there, but I don't recall seeing any. The library it is, then. And the mystery I've left to solve is... the bloodstained stranger Oko saw going into the infirmary yesterday. Exactly. What with the headmaster dying, an army of gun-toting bipeds showing up to turn us all into jerk chicken, more like holy chicken, and it all, I almost forgot about it. And the scarecrow, we still don't know where he came from. He appeared along with the dome, and no doubt is connected to it. If we continue to investigate it, I'm sure his origins will become clear. And Crow's gruesome end is the best clue we have. For now, we should forget about the puppet and chase after the blood-stained bird. Right. That's decided then. That's decided then. We'll go to the library and read up on the school's history, and we'll look for that bird. It probably doesn't matter, but which should we do first? So chat, which do we want to do first? Do we want to go look for the blood-stained bird, or do we want to go to the library and look at the school's history? Because, as per usual, we do end up doing both things. It's just what order do you want to do them in? We got a library. Boop. Library. Boop. A boop, 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 boop. Okie dokie. To the library. The library. I wonder if Negaki's at the gym yet. Negaki? Who? I met him at the library earlier. Mainly, I just like libraries. That's fair. Libraries are very good. He stayed behind? An unusually dense individual, to be sure. The library is a little ways away from here. We spent some time jogging through the hallways and trying to look over cat heads. I've been trying to ignore it, but the dim light makes the library even creepier than the rest of the school. Getting hung up over little things like in a time like this is a sign of weak nerves. Really? Well then, where are the school documents? Just straight to business, I see. Probably not just where anybody can look at them. They are probably somewhere in the back then. How dull. Come, let us search. Right. The library is usually not too creepy. It's only because it's dark out. Books, and none of them are what we're looking for. I was hoping it would be in this corner, but apparently not. Thank you for cleaning yourself in front of me. And here, a line of incredibly dusty encyclopedia. That's odd. There are 9 of them. Volume 6 is missing. Huh, that's weird. Did somebody misfile them? Anyway, St. Pigeon Nation's history. It's not back here with the large volumes, so maybe it's a smaller book? It's not here. You never left? Is that a problem? Well, not really, but I told you earlier, there's an emergency going on. Everything is fair game for creepiness in this story, exactly, especially with the whole 180 this took. I can't tell if he doesn't realize what's going on or just doesn't care. Yeah, like the whole school is basically dark, because everywhere we've gone, it's just been dark and dark and dark. Must you lick my hand? I love you, but it's really distracting as I read. The records. Huh? Keep looking there and you'll never find them. So, you know where they are? Yep. Well, since he's here even now, I imagine he basically lives in here. It's hardly surprising he knows where to find things. I don't have much time. Could you tell me where to find them? By request. Request? Don't know what that is? He gazes at me with eyes like black holes of cosmic disdain. You can only get at them by request. They're not kept out here. Then, where are they kept? Behind the reception desk in the back. It's not locked, so go on ahead. There are a number of bookshelves behind the desk, it's true. Thank you, Negiki, really. Don't worry about it. You've been mumbling to yourself ever since we split up. Please, try to remain in charge of your faculties, Kawara. Oh, sorry, I was talking to him. Talking? To the bookshelves? Surely there are better uses for your energy. No, Negiki was telling me where to find the... There's no one else here. Cease this bizarre monodrama. Oh, now Tiger wants attention. I see how it is. What is he talking about? Negiki is standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or something. I was worried he was a figment of my imagination for a minute, but he just told me where to find the records. Negiki is indeed a ghost, actually. Did you see his path? Because if you didn't, we find out that he's actually dead and a ghost. Which, fun. But Sakuya, let's find out. Tiger, your butt is wet. Can I ask you something, Negiki? Yeah, but the thing is, Ryota can see him, so it's... Maybe he only has the energy or something to project to one person. I'm not sure. There might be a reason for it, I'm not remembering. Yes? Are you a hallucination? If I was, then that means you're asking a hallucination whether or not he's a hallucination. I want to say I think we find out why Ryota can see him. Wait, I think I know why. I'm not going to say anything, obviously, though, but I think that's the reason. We'll find out. I'm pretty sure we'll find out for sure later, though. Yeah, that's right. Does it have to do with Ryota filling in from Shrine Maiden? No it doesn't, actually. If I'm correct, I don't think that's the reason. Yeah, that's right. It does seem a little weird. Doesn't matter. Maybe I am, or maybe I'm not. You're still helpful, Negiki. That doesn't answer anything. This doesn't usually happen. I've never been able to talk to a bird I've just met before. I think I will remember everything soon. What about you? Have you found the thing you forgot yet? I'm sorry, how do you know about that? Negiki, do you know something about that? Huh? He disappeared. The thing I forgot. That's exactly what the doctor said, too. Why did Negiki know about that? It wasn't just a coincidence, was it? So now two people have reminded us of that. So there's something that Ryota is missing. He's forgetting. Am I forgetting something important about all this? I don't think I can just dismiss him as a hallucination. Pardon me, it is time for sip. Request only books. This shelf? Looks like it. I see a lot of the same books as were in the headmaster's office. Chronology of St. Pigeonations. This? Let's see. Yeah. You just can't settle, can you? 2180, question mark. Founding of the school the same year. Ichijo Kitsugu. Inaugurated as headmaster. 2180. Much more recent than I had thought. Only 8 years. I hadn't known neither. And aside from that, it's all transfer student records and sports scores. Is there really a clue in here? Okay, goodbye. Wait, Sakuya, look at this. 2183, medical center shut down due to fire. Medical center? Does a school have something like that? I don't think so. There's no mention of it in the student guide. I suppose it was never reopened. Does it say anything else? Right here. Damage from the fire. The book presents us with a new mystery, as if to taunt our inability to hold all those we already have. A new sort of mystery. 2183, medical center shut down due to fire. Freshman Fujishiro Negaki died in the basement where the fire started. Oh my god. Didn't I just hear that name? The exact same, but that's... Negaki died 5 years ago? Then what is the Negaki I keep meeting today? He didn't deny that he was a hallucination. Sakuya couldn't see him. Which means he's... a ghost. Don't say such dreadful things. It's unscientific. Oh wow. Thank you, Sakuya. Thank you for the French. Tu distes bolivarnes? I know that's not right. We're betting our lives on this search, you know. I won't have any occult rubbish brought into it. But I think he knew something. If he is the same bird, then he could be the key to solving this mystery. So you intend to rely on some invisible ghost? There are limits, Kawara. I spent some time looking for him in the library, but I couldn't find him. He's always found me rather than the other way around. I'll just have to wait for him to show up again. Hasn't that always been, though? Oh, now we're going for the bloodstained bird. The bloodstained bird, Do you have an idea? I feel like I should... It's not something I'd encounter normally, but for some reason... Don't I know somebody like that? Vague, as always. We do have a time limit here. We must not fall behind. I know. If I remember what it is, I'll say right away. Maybe Yuya's still in there? Let's go ask him again. He did say he was there until he returned home. If anyone went in, he should have seen them. However, he said that he saw nothing out of the ordinary. If what said is true, then he was lying. Which would mean that the doctor was lying too. Very well. Yuya. Salutations, how goes the investigation? Well, just who do you think I am? Yeah, unlike me, you're a very capable bird. Yuya, we wanted to ask you something. Oh? I'll answer anything that doesn't violate my privacy, so ask away. Did you really not see anything yesterday after school? I'm not sure what you mean. I thought the doctor and I already verified each other's innocence. We were in the infirmary the entire time. We talked to San earlier. He said he saw a bloodstained stranger go into the infirmary yesterday. Did you see anything like that? Nope, sorry. Could you be the bloodstained burn yourself? Yikes, no, as you can see, I'm not hurt anywhere at all. Besides, he said he saw this bird going to the infirmary, not going into the infirmary, right? Yeah, he did. Anyway, I didn't see anything. There's not much more I can say. Right, Doctor? Yes, that's right. No one came yesterday. I don't think we'll find anything more here, Sakuya. Let's move on. Indeed. Did those two really not see anything yesterday? If there had actually been some bloodstained stranger, then that would mean that Yuya and the doctor are hiding something. Think about the bloodstained bird a little bit. Where do we... The medical center seems like a good place to go. Indeed, where is it? That's the problem. I never heard of it before either. It sounds rather large. I wouldn't expect it to be that hard to find. The record book said the fire broke out in the basement, and if the building was burnt to the ground, it would have said so. It should still be here then. Assuming it wasn't demolished. Are there any unused buildings on campus? Unused buildings? Oh, yeah, that old hall. Old hall? That's what we call it. It's by the back gate, and it's not used for... What's wrong? The school hasn't even been around for 10 years. What reason does it have for having an old hall? Now that you mention it, that is kind of strange. Come, guide me there. This is it. It doesn't really look like a medical center. It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah. Looks like the door's locked. Then we shall break it down. You're starting to sound like a delinquent, Sakuya. What? What did I say? Don't worry about it. We'd probably be suspended for breaking in here, but this is an emergency. We don't have a choice. I mean, what else are you gonna do? You're trying not to die. It's awfully dusty in here. It has been left unused for 5 years. It appears they didn't leave much behind. Everything's empty. I wonder if they cleared everything out when they sealed the building. This all looks pretty much the same as in the main building. Did we come here for nothing? Let's look around a little more. Look, this door still has a sign on it. I guess it was the reference room. I do not relish the prospect of wandering about this mausoleum of schoolrooms, but very well. It's even dustier in here. The shelves are marked with dates. Perhaps they once held medical records. There's nothing left now, though. And Operation Hatoful. Huh? Among the rows of dates, sure enough, there's a shelf labeled Operation Hatoful. Empty as well. It would have been asking too much to hope to find anything anyway. Operation Hatoful. I wonder what it is. Who knows? Something put in place along with human representative business, so no doubt it was nothing good. Is Operation Hatoful connected to this medical center? What if it's the source of the mystery we're tangled in now? My head hurts. The only things left are, archaic medical journals. Huh? It's the encyclopedia. An odd place to keep one. Wait, look at the volume numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. What, does this unpleasant arrangement hold some meaning? I saw them like this in the library, too. A bunch of old encyclopedias. Yeah. Can I look at these for a bit? Do as you please. The ones in the library had the same binding. Yeah, exactly, one's upside down. And in place of Volume 9, there's an extra copy of Volume 6. Look, this copy of Volume 6 has a library sticker on it. Or that. Perhaps it came from the library, then. Someone must have brought it here when the medical center was still open. They probably switched it with Volume 9. An unpleasant piece of mischief, to be sure. Yeah. The other volumes all seem as they should. There probably isn't anything in the extra copy of Volume 9, but maybe we should go see if it came from here. When we get back to the main building, let's go check the library. Provided it isn't a mere waste of time. We leave the reference room and continue our investigation of the medical center. We've searched the entire first floor and have yet to find what we're after. The stairs into the basement? Apparently the fire that closed this building 5 years ago started in the basement. But we haven't found it yet. The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How do we get in? Perhaps we can't anymore. Huh? Look at that wall. The wall? It looks like a normal concrete wall to me. Don't you see it? Stupid peasant. What about it? Think back to the building's exterior in the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there's a space behind here. It must have been sealed off after the fire. Now that he mentions it, this wall is a slightly different color than the rest. Which would make sense if it had been put in later. So the stairs are beyond here? It seems likely. Isn't that a bit much for a cleanup of some fire? We probably won't be able to break this down. If we can't get in here, I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here. At least we found that thing from the headmaster's documents again. Yeah, let's head back. Uh-oh. Did you hear something? Yes. Someone else just broke in here. This could be bad. We're in a dead end with concrete all around. We need to get somewhere with a window, fast. Run! Yes. Go fast. Stop. Ah, it's here. Wait, calm down, Kawara. It's small. Oh, hi, Angel. So it is. Too small to be the Scarecrow. Huh? Aren't you from 2-2? I am the Crimson Fallen Angel. I knew it. The manga club fanboy from next door, from the class next door. He's famous around the school for being a nutcase, but what is he doing in here? I think I'm going to have a headache. Textoris Melodia Funeris. Ooh, me? Good for you, Kawara. You came all this way to give you a title. The fucking goddamn sarcasm from Sakuya, jeez. It's not good at all. Nothing but trouble will come of it. I don't know why you came here, Angel, but it's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else, so come on, let's get back. I am not allowed to rest. Not until I have fulfilled my duty. In accordance with the pact of old, I must seal you here now, Textoris Melodious Funeris Undertaker. Undertaker? If that's it, then, so the time has come at last. I will not be stopped now, Crimson Angel Judeka. Come. Oh my fucking god, I completely forgot we're fighting. Crimson Fallen Angel appeared. Angel used Dark Void Shockwave. Ryota takes 24 damage. Ryota's turn. Oh my god, I don't think this matters what I do. So let's just go with it. Ryota unleashes Blue Moon Slash. Angel takes 78 damage. Cease this jack acting, you wretched imbeciles. Sakuya attacks. What? I like how Sakuya attacks and he's not anything special. No title, nothing. 260 damage to Ryota. Oh my fucking god. Ryota returns to his senses. Angel takes 295 damage? Angel is shaken. Apparently a smack from fucking Sakuya just brings both of us back to our senses. Huh? I am shocked, Kawara, to think that even you would go along with that farce. What? He disrupted my territory? I got carried away by Angel before I even noticed. Influencing the reality of his surroundings is a frightful power indeed. You, Luzon, what did you come here to do? After what you just did, I think you may be our prime suspect. I came here to do but one thing. I must follow the demon spores. A whole new variety of what the heck are you talking about? Perhaps you could explain in normal Japanese? Your dialect is somewhat opaque. I don't think it's just his dialect, Sakuya. The end is calling me. That is all. That is this cross I must bear. He stares off into space as if gazing at something far away. It is a very great line. Maybe that basically means he's a thrill seeker? So you were a moth allured by a candle's light, Luzon. No, I am stained in crimson, clad in night, unforgiven. My eternal blood seal calls me to purgatory. Ah, more crazy talk. It's not exactly a blood seal. That blood-stained chest is just the way Bleeding Heart's plumage looks. Oh. What is it, Kawara? Blood-stained chest. Sakuya, do you think maybe this was the blood-stained stranger that Sansa was? Angel, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing? Battling minor demons of Baal and following the demon spores. Could you rephrase that? Rufa, the Tree of Blight, called out to me. He's asking you to say it using words we understand. Hallowed Magician of White, your anger now. It is the power of the demon spores. I think it's the power of you, Angel. Ah, I must compromise. I was in the place the ignorant many refer to as the infirmary. I knew it. I think we need to talk to you. Come. And so we left the medical center, Sakuya dragging Angel behind him. When Sakuya wants to get shit done, he gets shit done. This one. This is the bloodstained stranger Oko-san saw. And there it is. That's that then. We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary? If I could, I would have. But only the chosen one can stop the demon spores. In other words, He didn't. Useless! The gate was sealed with the power of darkness. However, Edelblau did venture within. Edelblau? Who is that? Explain in terms known to sane individuals, please. The Apostle of the Blue Sky, Edelblau. She also goes by Crow Kira. Kira went into... What? Uh-oh. Think we got witness testimony from someone we were not expecting. Kira was in the infirmary yesterday after school. But the doctor and Yuya said that no one came and nothing happened. They're lying. Only took finding Angel of all birds to figure out something going on. You are different from those peasants, Sakuya. You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this. Yes, Father. We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk. Yes, Father. Look at them crawling in the mud. There is no value in their lives. Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live. Yes, Father. Their very blood is tainted. Their world is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand? Yes, Father. To Japan? Yes. You will be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must such as to bring honor to our family, Sakuya. Yes, Father. Also, Dr. Iwami is in residence at the institution you will be attending. He is a prestigious doctor. It would not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him. Yes, Father. Angel saw Kira going into the infirmary yesterday, and then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened in there? They must both be lying. Yuya has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him. But he's clearly been hiding the truth. Could Yuya be covering for the doctor? We don't know that for sure. The mongrel could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwami. It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is that they're working together. Sakuya, you were the one who said we needed to remove our biases. We need to solve this. I am aware. I want to go confront them now, but with only Angel's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am, and they'll try to dodge the issue. Which means we need to search the infirmary. Do you intend to go in without asking? Yeah. The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he'll come up with some way of stopping us, for sure. Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary. Thank you, Sakuya. A moment, gentlemen. Mr. Leone, I have something for you. Sorry for being late. I was somewhat delayed. What are these? The first is the massive key. It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school, as it is bright and massive as its owner. Isn't that usually called like a skeleton key? But it is the massive key. He just pulls out a literal key that is like the same size as everyone in the room, just drops it on the ground. Here you go. Have fun. Take it. The other is a stun gun. If you need to protect yourself, use it. You will have more use for it than I, Kawara. Hold on to them, considering it sounds like Sakuya could just smack anyone when they come to their senses. It has the powers of a Keyblade, exactly! Right, thank you, Mr. Leone. Maybe I should write in the notes before I go to the infirmary. We got gifted a Keyblade! Gasp! The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here. Return to the Void, Wallenstein. Hi, Angel. Birds with guns now? Birds with guns. Well, a stun gun, but still a gun. Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor is doing. Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure. I have returned from Judecca to defeat you. As long as you live, calamitous sorcerer, pardon me, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair. When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them. Please, that isn't funny. Yes, come on, Higure. Let's go back to the gym, okay? No, stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll. Poor Angel, just being absolutely pint-sized and being able to be manhandled by everyone else. I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth. Megalomania? Whatever do you mean? Delusions of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards. He lives in life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. There would be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part of his ability is to bring his surroundings into his fantasy. Though I seem to be less affected than you. And since, although I invited him to the school, I have yet to find a use for him, the whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time. Did you say something now, just now, Doctor? Nothing at all. So he's just been muttering to himself about that. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Kawara go? He is investigating another area at the moment. Only Dr. Iwami and Nanaki are here now. Isn't Sakazaki here? I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose. Not brave, just imprudent. Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you. I wanted to occupy both of them if possible, but at least they don't realize we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough. Dr. Iwami, I came here to ask your opinion of something. My opinion? I fear I will not be of much use to you there. My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the same. It says, I'm not telling you anything. Where is Mr. Kawara? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity. I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions is belligerence, sir? It is nonsense. Is that French? That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things. You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think that you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this. It is an honor to be so praised by the heir to the LaBelle family. Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the LaBelle family to continue on in even greater glory. Is that so? I had not known. I am afraid that I know little of the fates of the drugs I develop. The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the LaBelle family will never forget. Ho ho ho, how wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect. Of course. The family head must always be honored. It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Kawara holds his, almost like the foundation of your very existence. I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses. Ho ho ho. Well then, the turns have tabled. Locked. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with somebody else ever since. Let's see, maybe that massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick. Keyblade, go! This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that Kira was in here, quickly. But where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in corners, the bigger risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember, I've been here a lot every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk? It would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight. You're up, massive thing. Inside our medical records? He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up. Though I never really thought of him as the respectful type. In the meth bottles, there you go. When in doubt, just hide everything in the meth bottles. No one will look there. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4 files. Names are Kawaru Ryota, Kro Kira, Fujishiro Negaki, Ishirogane Sakuya. What? I'm not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Kira and Sakuya never had any reason to be in here, and Fujishiro Negaki. Looking closely, Negaki's folder says St. Pigeon Nation's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? And since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Tsukuya's has a second piece of paper in it. It looks like some sort of memo, or... Oh! A sudden blinding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall unconscious. Where am I? I feel dizzy. Oh, that's right, I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Uh-oh. Somebody took them? I managed to get knocked out, even with the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Darn it. I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Ah, darn it. Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me just now must be the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere? Huh? I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk, in a corner I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is... Oh, I'm getting blinded by a truck outside, so now I'm just gonna shift into a really weird position so I don't get blinded. Kira's student ID. Uh-oh, there's blood on the corner. So it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. It must have happened in here. It looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed. But for some reason, I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along. If the doctor were behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. Just what is he after, anyway? But I'm not worried about who is doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Kira. I need to talk with Sakuya. So, you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor? Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor. Sakuya? You again. Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk. Very well. Mr. Shirogane. Yes, Doctor? Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself. Even with the knowledge and tools of a physician. Even so, I am not a particularly healthy person. Not a healthy person? The doctor is slightly impaired down his right side, you know. He is? I never knew. I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems as if like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think? Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records. It is? I see. Thanks, I'll remember that. so he wouldn't have been able to lug a human body around. I tell Sakuya about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office. Meaning, Fujishiro Negaki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center. I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records, too. Why you, me, and Kira all together? Could that be really a coincidence? Did you go there after you moved? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything? Not once. Nobility knows no illness. Yeah, I've never seen him sick and he always seems pretty lively. I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now. Bad? Because it is inconvenient to your theory. We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth. I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active, or because he never leaves the infirmary, but I guess I never really had a chance to notice his disability. Well, he also said it doesn't really impact him in daily life, so I assume it's more just it impacts him for, like, heavy lifting kind of thing. If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes it seem more likely that he was working together with Yuya. Blasted mongrel. No good can ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue. Salutations, were you gossiping about me? Speak of the devil. Yuya. What a pickle. I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind. Yuya confirmed for bisexual. Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you. That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips. You're very frank, Ryota. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass dropped by an unkind lover. It should be obvious what we were talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass, though. Used tires, maybe. Something that is completely impervious to abuse. Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met Crow in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? Just straight to the point, Sakuya, okay. So, you doubt me. I'd love to see your evidence. We found her ID stained with blood. In the infirmary. You are duly bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do? Well, I can't tell you anything. Sorry. I can't say anything at all. Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the... Oh god, this is great timing. Yeah, you... Oh, Run, you two! Such terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow. Is this the time for jokes? Run! Go! Raylo seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little. Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. I guess it's not too keen on chasing people. Your idle flirtations sicken me, filthy mongrel. Shh. You wanted to hear us. How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay? You plan to act as a decoy. Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you. I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally up until now, so why stop now? Our ally? I mean, he has been helping us, technically. He did introduce us to Leone. Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu. Sakuya, you're okay. I was worried that maybe you got caught. Indeed. Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer anything. I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction. We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally. Our ally. Indeed. you've always been separated, right? So you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd be likely to do something like this, or how could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said, I couldn't know. I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya. Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he is not my enemy. Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. We should write in the notes, then go talk to the doctor. Go find out what happened exactly in the infirmary. I would like to put down a save because I think I'm going to stop here. There is still a good portion of this, as you can tell, because there's still quite a few answers. And from my memory, there's still actually quite a bit that is going to happen. We've been going just shy of 2 hours, just 5 minutes shy of 2 hours. So what do you guys think? So what's going on? Things are definitely happening. We found out a little bit more. Yeah, there's still so many questions unanswered because we kind of get an answer to one thing, but then it just really brings up more questions. The doctor is getting pinned. The doctor is getting pinned. Hopefully we'll have some answers from him soon. Because I'm pretty certain, from what I remember, there is around another hour and a half, 2 hours, if I'm reading out loud. So I figure that's why it'd be a good time to split it up. Plus my voice is starting to give out a bit. I have been reading for almost 2 hours now. Well, I guess a little bit less than that since my intro was like almost 15 minutes. But I am planning on streaming tomorrow. I am volunteering tomorrow. Let me double check. 11:30 to 1. So I'll probably be home by about 1:30. It takes about 20 minutes to drive from there back to my house. Good timing for you since you need to go soon. It is actually good timing. Plus I've been trying to find a spot to like stop that's... Well, I guess a lot of this is cliffhanger-y no matter where I start, but a decent cliffhanger. You're welcome for the bedtime story. I'm having so much fun going through this again. Yeah, about 1 o'clock, 1:30, so sometime after 1:30, between 1:30 and 2, I'll probably start streaming again. And hopefully we can finish this out tomorrow. And I can start Nier Automata after this. That's going to be exciting. But oh, I cannot wait till we get to the conclusion of the story. Just because, oh my god. Just put down another save, just in case. Nier soon. Oh, and a Hyper Kitty. That's a Hyper Kitty. Oh, where'd she go? Wish I could like have a camera on her just to show you her going zoom. But thank you guys for coming along with this ride. We have hopefully about one more session left from what I remember is left in the game. If not, we should be able to power through most of it, if not all of it, tomorrow. So, unless if I, like, die or something, tomorrow. Thank you for being my audience. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good time zone. And tomorrow we will find out what's going to happen. Oh, cat in my face. Thank you. Thank you, kitty.